Speaking of ideology, the government released today its electric vehicle strategy. Chris Bowen announcing that he wants as many people as possible to be able to use electric vehicles. Three parts to the strategy. They want to provide greater choice of electric vehicles, they want to provide more charging stations, and they want to make EVs more affordable. Here's Chris Bowen.
We want people of all walks of life, regardless of where they live, regardless of their income, to have the chance to consider buying an electric vehicle.
So we just want to make EVs available to everybody. The key part of their strategy is to introduce a fuel efficiency standard which would demand all manufacturers keep emissions below a certain level, and in order to meet that government mandated level, they would be forced to manufacture and sell EVs in Australia. So people will have the option to get EVs, not because EVs make sense, but because the government will rig the system to make EVs mandatory for manufacturers to provide.
Who would have thunk it? It's almost like all this stuff they said about how renewable energy is cheaper, and that's why we now see places like the Liddell coal-fired power station shutting down, because the government has rigged the market so that energy manufacturers can make more money by putting up solar panels and wind farms. They have fiddled with the market, and that's what they want to do here. But if you live on a farm, for instance, if you're a farmer, are you telling me that they're going to be driving around in electric Land Cruisers all over their farm? Or if you want to drive across the country, that you can do it in an electric vehicle? There is absolutely no way, and we know, we've talked about this before, that the environmentals of electric vehicles don't stack up because the batteries can't be replaced. You've got to retire them, which means you've got to put them in the ground.